Hello my gorgeous loves out there and welcome. In today's video, I'm going to get into this beauty right here. This is the Resurrection palette from Wicked Widow Beauty. I'm going to do swatches. I'm going to create a couple looks and give you guys all my thoughts on this. But before we get into this video, if you're new here, hello, welcome. My name is Bri and I'm just a crazy lover of all things beauty. And I like to do a lot of fun, colorful makeup content. So if that is what you're into, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. But with that being said, let's get into this video. I am beyond excited for this palette. This is the biggest palette I think Wicked Widow Beauty has ever come out with, and it is one of the most gorgeous, colorful rainbow palettes that I have ever seen. And I have been loving Wicked Widow Beauty lately. I've been really enjoying their eyeshadow formula, so I am definitely becoming a fan of the brand. So let me get into the info. So this palette goes for $78 and it's currently on a pre-order. It says it will ship within 4 to 6 weeks. And I do also have a code now with Wicked Widow Beauty. I am now an affiliate. I'm so excited for that. But you can use my code BRIANACHCANG to get, I think it's like 10% off the palette. So you can save a little bit of money on this. So if you choose to use my code and pick this up, I appreciate so much, but of course you don't have to use my code, but it's just there for use if you want to use it. So let me show you guys up close what the palette looks like. Isn't this beautiful? Sleek cardboard packaging. It has like a kind of cathedral picture here and then the stained glass with the rainbow vibes. So gorgeous. Here is the back of it. It has the ingredients, info, and then inside where the true magic is, there is a round mirror, which I love, and then here are the shades. Isn't this beautiful? I feel like this is a gorgeous rainbow palette. It's not the typical rainbow palette because they kind of threw in some pastels, some neon pops, but it's so aesthetically pleasing. So there's 12 mattes, 12 duochromes / multi-chromes, and the palette is also magnetic, vegan, and cruelty free. I just love how they set everything up. You have like the all shimmer rose, the all matte rose. You have the cool tone side, the warm tone side. I just love it so much. It looks really, really pretty. So I'm very excited to get into this and find out like which ones are the duochromes, which ones are the multi-chromes. And I also really love their matte formula from all their other palettes. So I'm really pumped to see what their pastels and their vibrant shades are going to be like in here. So that is all the info. I am ready to get into a couple looks. I kind of already have an idea of what I want to do. And I will also probably film a third one on my Instagram. I've been getting back into doing makeup reels. So if you don't follow me there, I am BRIC_beauty. That's where I do all my beauty content. And I do also have BRIC lifestyle if you want to see more like travel and lifestyle content. But that is linked below if you want to check it out. Anyways, now let's jump into these looks. So I do want to start off with Belief through the crease. It's such a beautiful lavender matte shade. I just need to know what that's all about. I'm going to use the mirror and the palette. I did prime my eyes with the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer. Like you. Okay, there we go. Pigmented right on the get-go. I am so excited for this. I just wanted to use this as my initial transition. Normally I start dark, but I was just kind of curious on how this was going to go on the eyes. Now let's get into the Crypt shade. This one right here. It is a mid-toned cool gray shade. And I'm gonna start that on the outer corner and I'm gonna work it into the crease as well, like right underneath that lavender shade. I'll probably go back into the lavender shade as well. But these shadows don't seem on the powdery end, but they pick up so well on a brush and they go on the eyes so nicely, and I'm not really noticing any fallout. So I am really happy about that so far. I do want to go in to Center now and just add a little bit of that on the outer corner for some depth. So I'm just gonna keep it on the outer edge. I switched to a handheld mirror because the palette was starting to get heavy since it's a pretty big one. But yeah, I'm just keeping that there. So I'm just gonna go into this kind of like dense kind of buffing brush from Rougher. And I'm gonna go back into Believe, and I wanna really pack it on the front just to get more of that color to show up and, you know, be a prominent part of the look. So on the lower lash line, I'm thinking blue. I don't know why, I just wanted to blue down there. So I am going to go into the shade right here called Afterlife, or do we want to go with Growth? Let's start off with Afterlife, and then I'll use the darker blue on the outer corner, but I'm just gonna stamp that down here on the bottom. Ooh, that's a beautiful blue. Oh, I love the tone of that. So now let's go into Growth and use that on the outer corner. I'm just gonna match it up to the top outer corner, you know, match up the depth. These blues seem a little bit more powdery, but nothing crazy. I'm not having any fallout from these shades. And blue is one of those dangerous shades that you don't want to have fallout because it can mess up your face makeup so easily. So now let's get into the shimmers, the part I'm most excited for. I'm gonna start off with Prayer. This has like a gray to kind of like a reddish shift. I'm not sure if you guys can see that, but it looks really pretty. I love these kind of dual chromes, or maybe it's a multi-chrome, not totally sure. Picks up pretty well on the brush. I am going to wet it a bit just so we can have it be as intense as possible. And I'm gonna use that on the outer edge. Ooh, look at that. Look at that charcoal gray goodness. But I wonder if you can see, oh yeah, I can totally see that little reddish shift that it has. Ooh, that is pretty, very smooth. Ooh, it goes on really easily. Let's get into this one right here called Ethereal. Oh, look at that beautiful lavender. It looks like it may have like a pinky blue shift to it. Ooh, I have a good feeling that's gonna be so foiled. Sorry, I just hit the camera. But we're about to see. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna spray it. And I'm just gonna put it in the front portion. Oh my Lord. Oh, my Lord and Savior. Do you see that? That is such a pretty lavender to pink, and I do think that there is some blue to this as well. So just got a little bit of shimmer fallout, nothing crazy, but the vibrancy of this shade is so intense. It comes off so pink on the camera, like it seems pink in the viewfinder, but in like the palette itself, it looks way more lavender. But oh, this is gorgeous. So now I want to take a little bit of Immortal Rest, this pastel kind of blue shimmer, and I'm gonna pop it in the inner portion at the bottom. My typical go-to step. I love a shimmer on the lower lash line. And I'm just gonna stick it right there. Oh, this looks like it has like a goldy shift to it. It's gonna help add brightness because it can be kind of tricky using a blue down there. So for the last shade, I'm gonna take Divine Light, this matte white. It's definitely more of a off-white shade, not like a true bright white, but I wanna see how pigmented that is, and I love using matte whites in the inner corner. Like, I just have to know if this is pigmented enough to brighten things up, and I have a good feeling that it will be. Oh yeah, it will be. And I kind of like that it's a little bit of an off-white shade. Ooh, okay. Big fan of this, big fan. That made a beautiful pop in the inner corner. I love that. So I do want to go into one more. I thought I was done, but I think I want to take Halo. This is a like iridescent metallic. It looks like it's on the smoother side, and use that as a brow bone highlight because I'm into brow bone highlights now. This one probably has like a pink shift. Pinky, maybe lavender, I don't know, we'll find out. And I'm just gonna put that up here. Oh, whoa, okay. Actually it has more of a blue shift. Maybe blue to pink? Oh my God, that was unexpected, but it goes so well with the look. Sorry if I'm covering my face. It's definitely very smooth, almost satiny, which is totally fine. I love shades like this, and I don't mind if they're on the satiny end because then they can smooth in the inner corner so well. Okay, yes, brow bone is highlighted up. So I think that's it for the shades that I'm gonna use. So I am gonna go off camera, do my lashes, liner, figure out if I wanna put any gems or add-ons, and I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, loves, I am back, and here is the completed look. I had to put my hair down so I could just like feel all cute and stuff. And I decided to put these little blue gems in the center, and I actually really like that. It puts this like bright blue pop on the bottom, and I haven't done this in a while, and the last time I did do it I wasn't sure if I liked it or not, but I am loving it for this look. It's such a vibe. I also put this little lavender gem here in the inner portion, and I put a little bit of glitter in the archway. I don't know if you guys can tell because I can't really see it in the viewfinder, but I used the Nabla Miami Light glitter palette, and I used this shade right here. I've just been really into putting glitter on looks lately. And then for my waterline, I used the LA Girl Shockwave liner in Electric. It's the perfect blue shade. I also went in with the Thrive Cosmetics liquid liner. Did more of a subtle wing. I didn't get out of hand this time. And I used the Milani mascara and the Petite and Pretty fully feathered mascara, something like that. And then for my lips, I went for this cool tone, kind of grayish purple. This is the shade called Wicked from Give Me Glow. It's in their liquid lipstick formula. Goes so well with these beautiful cool tones that are on my eyes. And I'm just feeling like very wintry with this look, and it just came together so easily. And I feel cute. I feel like I need to film another video with this. Maybe do my like winter holiday palettes that I do every year, since it's so like a wintry vibe. But that was everything for this look. Give you guys one more little close-up, and now we are going to get into look number 2. All right, babes, it's the next day, and I actually put up my Christmas decor after the first look. When I went and filmed my video about holiday winter palettes, it felt weird having fall Thanksgiving decorations in the back, so I switched up. Anyways, we're gonna get into this look. I did prime my eyes with the Kaleidos Tone Activator Primer, and now I'm gonna focus on this half of the palette. And I kind of have an idea of a look I wanna do. I'm gonna put these little stickies. I'm trying to get more of like a precise angle today. Yeah, it's gonna look funny, but let me do that real quick. But I'm gonna start off with this shade called Heavenly Realm. Can't avoid me a good olive shade. I'm using the Rephr 13 brush. Let me tap out some creases. And I'm gonna use that as the initial transition shade. Ooh, that looks good. I'm just gonna fluff that everywhere. Who doesn't love a good olive shade all over the lid? This shade is truly heavenly, like its name. I'm a big fan. I am gonna go into Sanctuary now so we can get some depth, get more deep and smoky. And I'm gonna run that through the crease and the outer corner. Oh, look how pigmented that is. It's so saturated. It's a beautiful, deep, like forest green. Ooh, I love that. I'm gonna run that through the crease as well. Is that not the most beautiful green crease you've ever seen? I'm not trying to toot my own horn, but these shades are lovely. I wanna get a little bit of yellow in the mix to add some more warmth. So I'm gonna go into the shade called Reminiscence. This beautiful, neon-y kind of yellow. Oh, it looks so beautiful. This one is a little powdery, but I'm taking this big fluffy brush and I'm just gonna go over the edge and bring in some yellow goodness and have that help blend out the edges and get a nice little gradient going on. So now I want to add a little bit more depth on the outer corner. So I'm gonna take Center, because you know I love matte black, and I'm going to just put it on the outer corner. I'm gonna try to go lightly. Let me put pigment on each side. I just want it to be a little bit of a darker kind of green right here. Just a little bit. So let's do the shimmers on the lids, and then I'll take these tapes off and do the lower lash line. I wanna go into Serenity. Look at that beautiful, rich blue metallic. This looks like it definitely has maybe like a purple shift to it. Oh, I know it's gonna look so foiled on the lids. I'm gonna spray it. I am using a Rephr 28. I guess I feel like naming my brushes today. And I'm gonna have that right here. And I'm gonna leave some space in the front. Oh, that's gorgeous. That is absolutely stunning. I think I want a green metallic in the front now, but I'm trying to debate between Shrine and this olive shade called Temptation. Let's swatch. Let's see what we think. Oh, they're two different kind of shades. This one's definitely like an olive gold, and then this one looks like a brighter green that might have blue to it. I don't know. I think I'm leaning towards this one. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Shrine. This beautiful one right here. Oh, look at how well it picks up on a brush. I'm drooling over these shades right now, and I'm gonna put that here in the front because I feel like that was gonna give me more brightness than that olive shade, and it is. Oh, it's just spreading on like a dream. It's gonna try to fuse it a little bit into the blue. And because I think this might have a blue shift, I think it's gonna work just really well against this blue. So I think that looks really good. Now we can take off these tapes that are making me look crazy. So I'm gonna start off with Chapel, this beautiful purple. And I'm gonna stamp that on the lower lash line. And leave space in the front. But I'm really gonna try to pack that as much as possible. That's a beautiful purple matte as well. I'm gonna take a small little fluffy brush, maybe this one right here from Nabla, and I'm gonna take a little bit of Rebirth, the red matte. I'm gonna go into it lightly, just off some of the excess, and I'm gonna use that to blend the edge of that purple. Just gonna add a little bit of reddy pinky goodness to the bottom here. So now we are going to get into some orange in the front portion. So I'm going to go into Ritual right here. I'm definitely feeling more of a rainbow look today. Just off the excess, I'm using this little ItsBel E2 brush. And I'm going to put that right there in the front portion. I don't know, I just wanted to use a bunch of colors today since this is more of a rainbow palette, and why not do a more rainbow kind of look with a rainbow palette, right? And now for the final steps, I want to take this Reminiscence shade and use that as a brightening inner corner. We'll see if it works. If not, I can always take the off-white shade in here and use that to brighten it, but I think that is going to do the job. I'm going to bring some down here. You know, it would have been nice if there was like a true neon-y green shade in here. Oh, how would I love that. But this is doing the job. I might add a little bit of the white, but let me just dab that all here. Do I need to even add some of the white shade? I mean, I don't think so, but I'll put a little just to see. Oh, okay. I like putting a little white there. Just makes it a tad bit lighter, and I'm just gonna do that right in the very inner corner. So I am going to go off camera, do liner, lashes, mascara, and figure out something for my lips, and I will be right back to show you guys the completed look. All right, loves, here it is. Here is the look all complete. What do you guys think of this one? I feel like it's a more elevated, sophisticated kind of rainbow palette. It's not your typical rainbow palette that you would see. It has depth, it has drama. I'm feeling a little vampy. I love like the grungy tones on the top, the purples and like reddish tones on the bottom. I just really, really love how this turned out, and I feel very just extra with this. So what I did off camera was I went in with the Thrive Cosmetics liner just to create more of the shape, and then I wanted to use like a purple metallic, so I went in with the Not in the Mood palette from Unearthly and went into this shade in the smooth pan, this side, the darker side. It's like a deeper metallic liner, and I just put that over the Thrive liner, and I feel like it just added a little bit more drama to the look and kind of pulled it in the inner portion to do a little bit of a fox eye. And then I took the Kaleidos Multichrome liner and Night of Creation in the waterline. It's like a beautiful metallic purple that shifts to blue. I just thought that would be perfect with this look. I did also use the same two mascaras. And then for my lips, I decided I wanted something a little bit more nude since I have so much color on the eye. So I went in with the Glam Light Hershey's Cookies and Cream lipstick. It's a beautiful brownie nude. It's like a perfect nude for me. And I also use the matching lip liner, and I feel like it makes my lips look a little pouty, a little bit more full. And I'm just ready to go out. I'm gonna wear this all day because I feel so cute in it. And I will probably film another video, but that was everything for look number 2. I think I am now ready to give you guys my like final first impressions. I am feeling so good right now. I feel so cute, but I'm gonna stop checking myself out in the viewfinder and get into my thoughts on this palette, which is all extremely positive. I'm so excited that Wicked Little Beauty came out with like a larger palette, but this one has so many options. It's beautiful, and I feel like this is a elevated, more interesting rainbow palette. To me, it's not the typical rainbow kind of color story because there's different kind of varying tones in here. We got the grunge tones, we have some pastels, we have some more like brighter pops. Like this yellow right here is so bright, makes a gorgeous inner corner highlight. And then you have like a matte black, a matte white. This one's just more of an off-white that helps to lighten any shades or add depth to any shades. Mattes are really easy to work with, very blendable, but quite pigmented, and it was easy to just get everything to mesh together, to blend. I felt like I had such a easy time creating a nice transitional crease. And then you have these gorgeous foiled shifty metallics that are dual chromes and multi-chromes, so they're not standard shimmers that are just one color. You get all these gorgeous shifts from them. I wish I could capture them on camera, but they're so beautiful. I think one of them looks like it's a little bit more on the smooth side. I haven't tried it yet, Devotion, but just looking in the pan, it looks like it's definitely on the smoother side. Oh yeah, it's definitely a smoother metallic, but I love me a good smooth red metallic. And then all the other ones have a little bit more texture to them. Like this ethereal one is so bright. This immortal one is so bright. I love the various green options. These more smoky ones that have darker shifts are absolutely stunning. So you can get real smoky, you can get real bright, you could just do something more monochromatic with this. I also love the setup with like the matte rose, the metallic rose, and how they put everything together. It's very aesthetically pleasing for me. It's so easy to see like the cool tones, the warm tones. You just can do so much. The possibilities are endless. But that was my thoughts on this beautiful, gorgeous, stunning palette. I'm so happy that I picked it up. But you guys will now have to let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. Did you purchase? Did you pass? Did you like the looks? Like, what did you think overall? I would love to hear from all of y'all. And if you're new here and you enjoyed this video, you like a lot of fun, colorful makeup content, you like a lot of indie makeup and all that good stuff, then please hit that subscribe button and join this little family. I would love to have you here. Also, don't forget to check out the description below. I'll have the palette linked. I'll have my code there for you if you want to use it. Don't feel pressure to use it though, just there if you want to. I will also link the rest of my makeup that I'm wearing, like what's on my face and everything, the different lippies and stuff that I wore in each look. And I will have my contact and my social media platforms. I'm also on Instagram as Brici Lifestyle and Brici_Beauty. And I do plan to do a third look on the Brici_Beauty. So if you want to join my Instagram fam, I would really, really love that. But guys, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, for being here, just taking some time out of your day to hang out with me for a bit. I really, really appreciate it. And I just hope all of you are doing well and having a wonderful holiday season so far. And I'm just sending you guys so much light and love. But until next time, bye guys.